I'm Mrs. Kessers from Walsh Jesuit High School, and this section is on consecutive integer word problems. So our first example would be, find three consecutive integers whose sum is 63. Now when you are working with consecutive integers, if you have three of them, for example, that would be like 5, 6, and 7, or 29, 20, or 29, 30, 31. Or you could even think of -5, -4, -3. Those are all consecutive integers. So when you're trying to find three consecutive integers, you still need to always have a let statement because we're working with a word problem. So let x equal an integer, because that's what we're trying to find, integers. Now you want three, so that means we need a small, a medium, and a large. Your small is always going to be what your let statement is, which is just x. Now your medium. If you think about like 4, 5, and 6, so to get from 4 to 5, you just add 1. So that means our medium would be x plus 1. Now, because our small would have been 4 in that case, to get from 4 to 6, you would add 2. So that means that we would have x plus 2 for our large. Now, you find three consecutive integers whose sum is. Right when you see is, you put a line right there, because that means we're going to be working on the left-hand side of that equal sign. So whose sum? That means that you want to take all of those consecutive integers and add them up. So your small, which is x, and then add your medium to it, which is an x plus 1. Then add the large integer, which is x plus 2. Then put an equal sign for your is, and it is 63. So that means we set it equal to 63. So if we add our like terms on the left-hand side, we have x, 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 so that gives me 3x. Then 1 plus 2 is going to give me 3 equals 63. Then just solve from there by subtracting 3 on both sides. And you get 3x equals 60. Then divide by 3. So x equals 20. Now, for your answer, I'm asking you for those three consecutive integers. So your answer is going to be 20, 21, and 22. So those are my three consecutive integers. All right, let's go ahead and try another one. Now we want to find three consecutive odd integers where the sum of the largest and the smallest is 29 less than 3 times the middle. Now we got a lot of stuff going on there, so let's take it step by step. So you want three consecutive odd integers. So when we have our let statement, you let x now be an odd integer. Again, we want three, so you need a small, a medium, and a large. Now again, your small is going to be just x, just like before. Now if we think of our odd integers, that means that we would have like 7, then 9, then 11. Or if you can think about it as 1, 3, 5. If you think about those numbers, they're all increasing by 2. So that means that our middle is going to be an x plus 2. Then our large instead is going to be an x plus 4. Whenever you're working with odd or even integers, it's always going to be x, x plus 2, x plus 4. You will never, ever, ever use x, x plus 1, x plus 3, because that is not how these integers are going to go. So you always want to use x, x plus 2, x plus 4 for even and odd, and x, x plus 1, x plus 2 for just regular integers. All right, let's keep on going with this problem. So it says we're the sum of the largest and the smallest. So the largest integer would be x plus 4. The smallest integer is going to be x. So it's the sum of the largest and the smallest is. So you see your equal sign. 29 less than. Now whenever you have less than or greater than, I want you to put it all the way at the end. So it's 29 less than means minus 29. And then 3 times the middle. So we would have 3 and then times the middle. Your middle is x plus 2. So you need to have your x plus 2 in parentheses because it's 3 times this whole number right here. So let's go ahead and start combining our like terms. X and x is going to give me 2x plus 4. Then distribute your 3 and we have 3x plus 6 minus 29. Then on that right hand side combine your like terms. So you have 2x plus 4 equals 3x minus 23. Then you can subtract 2x on both sides so that we can combine our x's. So you have 4 equals x minus 23. And then add 23 to both sides. So you're going to have 27 equals x. So remember, I want 3 answers because I'm asking you for 3 consecutive integers. So your small is 27. Then your medium, because we're working with odd integers, is going to be 29 since we're adding 2. And our large is going to be 31. So those 3 integers right there are my answers to this problem. All right, that's it for today. So if you have any questions, make sure you stop by the math office or go ahead and email me at kesterse@washington.org. I'll see you in class.